Mjolo Will Humble You by Ntendeni Luvhengo. Episode 3. Pastor's Kid by day, Bad Boy by night. Bazalwane, you back? Yeah, welcome back. Have you ever looked back at a certain point, a certain moment in your life, and wished you could meet someone? Man, you locate that year, that month, that moment, that hour, that minute, that second, that millisecond when Mjolo gave you a mop and forced you to mop the grass at gunpoint. I have nightmares when I look back at that moment. Sometimes I ask God, why me? God, do you even love me? What did I do wrong for you to make me meet this person and allow them into my life? Bazalwane, those moments when you are blaming God for your nonsense, mostly. Yeah, this is one of those moments. Bazalwane, you've been there, I know. When you question God against your most staunch beliefs. You ask why he hated you so much that he allowed such nonsense into your life. When you are like, God, Muzimu, ndoita mini, why? Can you just let me know? Thikho Mphephu is the million-rand name. I look back at the moment I met him and wish I had been sick or gotten into a car accident before meeting him, man. Or died. Death would have been better. I wish mom had no money at that time so that I couldn't afford to go to the boot camp. I'm sure Nyaupe Boy and Puza Face are better men than the snakes you will meet in the church. I know I sound like a witch, ne? But I wish something bad had happened. Or there was a funeral at home. Or somebody had died, a family member had died or something. Or anything to detour my path away from meeting this snake. Thikho Mphephu, Thikho Mphephu, Thikho Mphephu, Ngwana wabafunzi. Hello, I heard you were back in South Africa. How was Japan? Let's meet. See you soon. Remember, for many, Mjolo starts with something as simple as a text. Do not respond to those texts, Bazalwane. It's a trap. Who is Thikho Mphephu, you ask? Satan, devil, evil, Diablo, Beelzebub, Lucifer, demon, Antichrist, BS, pig's ass, Hyena, Crocodile, Vulture. Feel free to insert any other derogatory name here, Bazalwane. Thank you. What else can I call Thikho Mphephu? Witch. Yeah, witch. Not wizard, because wizard is sexy nyana. Wizard is like Harry Potter nyana. Wizard is likable. Wizard is cute. Wizard is lovable. Wizard is bae. Mara witch, ne? Yeah. Witch is what Thikho Mphephu is. I met Thikho Mphephu at a morality camp organized by the Venda Church Association with the aim to revive morality in youth. Something to do with young people are trading their morality for sex, drugs, alcohol, and more sex. And we want to lead them back on the right path. Blah, 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 blah. And all of that holier-than-thou nonsense you find in the Christian community, mus. When you know. Me and the girls dressed up, wore makeup, and packed our best outfits as we prepared for the weekend-long affair. We laughed and acted silly as we danced to Makadzi. I think most of the girls who went there to the conference were not going there for this morality nonsense. I mean, who cares about morality at a young age? Come on. Which young girls care about keeping a morality score? Come on. I think most of the girls who attended the morality camp were not going there for this morality nonsense. Who cares? We went there for one thing and one thing only. To compete for attention from none other than Thikho Mphephu. Thikho is the last born of Bishop Mphephu, the ultimate bishop, the alpha of spiritual leadership in Venda. Ha! Ndiri levels. That bishop, ne? Yeah. That white mega mansion at Thoyando Unit D. The nickname is fitting. The White House of Venda. Hi, Shem. The bishop, is the man he thinks he is. The charisma, the wisdom that comes out of that man's mouth. The PhDs and theology degrees that decorate those academic dresses he likes wearing at popular events. Cho! Yeah, Bazalwane. Maybe I shouldn't have gone for Thikho, man. I should have jolad with his father. Not much is known about the bishop's other older, boring kids. Who cares? We want Thikho. It appears the bishop and Mamfundisi had Thikho later in life, their retirement gift. He has a reputation, this guy. Thikho, ya papa. Proof that a pastor doesn't give birth to a pastor, as Venda people always say. I'm talking girls, basizana, alcohol, wild parties, loudness, ndiri, ya papa. An embarrassment to his father, man. And word on the streets, is that he also took drugs and sold drugs. Yeah. You know Bazalwane and Gossip. Pastor's kid by day, bad boy by night.